Today we're going to be talking about how to become a high value man. Stay tuned. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and go ahead and hit that notifications button if you haven't already. All right, today we're going to be talking about how to become a high value man. In today's world that we live in, every guy wants to be the man that every guy wants to be, and every guy wants to be the man that every girl wants. But there's a big difference when it comes to the high value man and the low value man, because both of them have two different mindsets. So in order for you to be a high value man, there are certain psychological changes that you're going to need to make within yourself. And that's what I'm going to teach you today. I got 5 reasons what you need to change in your life in order for you to be looked at as high value. Now, most men are going to think, all right, to be high value, I need to have the money. I need to have the cars. I need to have the houses. I need to have this. Actually, it starts with your mindset before you even start getting materialistic things. Because a lot of people that do get materialistic things are high value, but they never gain any confidence. They still find a way to become miserable. Money is never going to buy happiness. You have to be happy before the money. The money is just going to enhance the thought process of what you're already doing. So today I'm going to teach you what you need to do, and one of the biggest traits that you need to learn. In order for you to make the transition to high value, the most important thing that you need to learn how to do is to be adaptable. Adaptable in every situation. You have to be willing to change. But adaptability is what's going to matter, because it's going to make you less emotional. The less emotional you become to the things that you do in life, the better decisions you're going to make, the more you can actually stay disciplined on your path to becoming high value. So we're going to start off with some things that you need to be adaptable to get you started at being high value. All right. First, I'm going to talk about commitment to yourself. All right. You must stay committed to yourself. And this is something that people cannot do. They cannot commit to diets. They cannot commit to their dreams. They cannot commit to doing the things in their life that they've been doing for a long period that they need to change up. That's where the adaptability comes in. When you stay committed to yourself, and you get up every day and you eat right, or you go to the gym right, and you start working on those things that are going to make you high value, and you stay committed to the things that you want to do in life, all right, that starts putting off a different energy. And as your energy change, the people around you will start to change as well. One thing you can't do when you're being high value is try to tell people how high value you are. That won't work. It's going to start off with you staying committed to yourself. When people see that you care about yourself, then they're going to start caring about you. So one of the main traits that you need to do is to stay committed to yourself and stay committed to things around you that are going to allow you to change into this high value guy. Set a plan of self-improvement. It starts with self-improvement first. It's going to start off with the knowledge you putting in. You watching these videos, so you already intaking that red pill. Now it's all about you practicing the red pill and staying committed to practicing the red pill. Staying on it daily. All right? That's one of the things you need to do. Make yourself adaptable into self-improvement. All right? Next, you have to better dress and groom yourself. All right? When you dress and you keep yourself groomed, that shows signs of high value. Dusty beards, dusty hair, looking like you don't care about yourself, but you still trying to tell people you happy, it's not gonna work. The eyes see through the soul. People can look at your skin and tell exactly what you're eating. People can look at your hair and tell if you care about yourself, because the way you feel inside will reflect on the outside. When you see people that are fat, real fat, 500 pounds, and they're, oh, I'm living my best life. No, you're not. Those people are having a hard time sleeping. Their body's not going to be able to sleep. So one thing that you have to understand is keeping yourself groomed and keeping yourself fit taking care of your body and mainly your appearance is going to say value or not. But the thing is, you can't overdo it. You can't match too many clothes, but you can't have clothes that are looking too bummy. There has to be a balance in between, because if you overdo one thing, it's going to show your insecurity. So don't try to overly dress. Don't try to do these hairdos that are loud and wild. You don't need to do all that. Make sure your appearance is groomed, and that's going to say a lot about you. All right? Next, stop relying on text messages. All right? You got to stop that, especially when it comes to a woman and it comes to other people. If you want to be looked at as high value, stop spending too much time text messaging back and forth with all these long stories. Stop holding too many conversations in these chat rooms. Stop spending too much time with Twitter fingers. You need to spend more time working on you, working on the job, working on the dream. A lot of you guys, when you're talking to a woman or you're talking to other people, you're spending too much time in a text message conversations, in a trend that's going on. The more you talk, the more people on the other end are analyzing. You give people too much to analyze, they're going to analyze so much about you that you're not going to look like a strong person. You're going to always be looked at as a weak person because you're spilling too much out there. Make the adaptability. Stop text messaging. Stop leaving so many comments in the comment section. Maybe start to tone those things down. Start less communication on social media. The less people know about you, the more powerful you appear. All right? The less a woman or anybody know about you, the more powerful you appear. You must learn to make that adaptability. The more you keep texting, the more people keep analyzing, the weaker you look. All right? Next, make it a point to understand women. You must make it a point to learn more about women, because the more you learn about women, the less chasing you're going to do and the more attraction you're going to be able to do. Now, a lot of you guys are still trying to understand women's nature. In my opinion, if you have like a girl that's a friend of yours that you could talk to, when I start giving you information on women, always have a reference with another woman to see how she feels about it. If you have a woman in your life that you can actually take knowledge to and ask her about women, you want to better do that, because that's going to help you to become high value. See, there are certain guys that when they become successful, they won't mess with a hood rat. They won't mess with an easy chick. They won't go see strippers. They don't deal with thotties. But then you have guys that achieve money, and those are the only type of girls they know how to be with, because they were low value guys. The only thing that they did was come across money. They're still low value guys. They're just low value guys with money. You cannot think that a person has money, he's high value. No, a person that has money is just a person with money. High value is everything. It's the look, it's the confidence, it's the money, it's the lifestyle. Nobody just wants, no one says, oh, I want to be like that rich fat dude right there that has the nasty attitude. No, they want to be like a rich, good-looking guy who's calm and more settled in his control of his emotions. See, the more knowledge you gain, the less mistakes and the less superficial part of being a value man you're going to fall back from, and you're going to understand that it's all psychological. So get into a habit of studying and learning more about women. Next, be clear on your intentions. All right? When I say be clear on your intentions, in other words, when you talk to people, do not be indecisive. You have to start being very clear. You have to be very confident in your answers, even if it takes you thinking about it by yourself. Whatever you do do not come across a situation where someone is looking to you to give them a direct answer and you're being very indecisive. That's going to drop your value fast. People hate somebody that gives an answer and then change it, gives an answer and then change it. The reason why is you're going to cause the people around you to have a lot of mood swings. When you're indecisive, it's going to make you look really weak to the average person. So learn to be very clearly. And if you cannot be very clearly, then you don't need to be talking at all. It's the same thing like I said in my video before. When you're talking to people, learn to step into a conversation, talk to that person, and learn to leave a conversation. All right? People that sit around and linger on conversations over and over again, talk about the same stuff, want to always debate. Like, you ever hung around like a group of women and that's all they do is want to debate who's right, who's wrong, what she said in the news, what they not saying. They paying attention to everybody's lifestyle. Those are low value women. Well, guess what? All the guys that sit in the same circle with them are low valued men. Go on YouTube where they have all these guys versus girls and girls versus guys. You ever notice like on these like debates where it's like men versus women, they grab the most beta man in the world to debate for alpha males? Like they have this man versus women competition, but you have all beta males. You have to understand this. Be clear. When you're a beta male, you're low value. They don't care if you got money. They don't care if you look good. Your actions are going to say everything. Your actions and how you appear and how you move, how you groove, the confidence you have will determine if you have value, if you're high value or low value. And hopefully, these were able to make you a more confident man. This is Anthony Spade. Hasta la vista.